I'd like to share with you something very nice in this week's Parshas V'airah from Levi Yitzchok, the Rebbe's father. In this week's Parsha, it speaks about the whole family of Amram, and it goes through Aaron, and Miriam, and Moshe, and then there's a pasuk like this: Uvenei Korach, the children of Korach was. I'd like to share with you something nice from this week's Parshas V'airah, something from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. In this week's Parsha, we have the whole Aliyah of Sheni. Most of it speaks about the whole family of Shevet Levi. And we understand this was an introduction of where Moshe comes from, and Aaron and Miriam. And it goes on to say that Levi had 3 children, Kahos and Gershon, Merari, and it tells you the children of who they are, and it says who the children of Kahos was, and who the children of Merari was, and then it says who the children of Yitzchok was. V'nei Yitzchok Korach v'nefeg v'zichri, and then it continues of V'nei Korach. Who was the children of Korach? Assir, Elkanah, Aviasaph. These are the children of Korahites. These are the children of Korach. Now, there's a few interesting questions here. By the other children, for instance, go back to before Bnei Uziel, Pasuk Chafal, it just says Mishoel, Bnei Uziel Mishoel, Ve'al Besisri. It doesn't say Eile Mishpachos Uzieli. These are the children of Uziel. How come by Korach does it say not only the children, but then it says also this is the family of Korach? Why does he add those words only by Korach? It means he gives this is the family, Assir, Elkanah, and Aviasaph. Another interesting bediuk, if you look before Shemas, in the Torah it's called Aviasaph with an aleph before the samach, Aviasaph. In Divrei Hayomim, when they have the yichus of the families, over there it just says Aviasaph. It doesn't say the aleph. Why? And also, this is the only place in the Torah where it says who the children of Korach were. In Parshas Korach, and even in Parshas Pנחas, it says Uvenei Korach lemesu, the children of Korach who speak the tshuva, and they didn't die. It doesn't say their names. The only time it says their names are only in Parshas V'airah, which is really not the main place of the family talking about Korach. It's really later on in the whole Parshas Korach and also in Parshas Pנחas. So why does the Torah emphasize over here the names, the extra aleph, and why does it add Eile Mishpachos HaKorach? Says Rabbi Yitzchok something very, very nice. And he said like this: if you look, what was the whole problem of Korach? Korach, the Gemara says in the end of Makis, it says Torah Tzivilon Moshe. Torah adds up to 611 because the first 2 dibros, all the Yidden heard Amamatan Torah, Noich Hashem Lekecha and Lo Yielecha. So everyone heard the first 2. Then the Yidden said, you know what, Eibush, that's too much for us. We want to hear that through Moshe Rabbeinu and the rest of the Torah. Hashem agreed. So how many did we get by the end? How many mitzvahs through Moshe? Was 611. That's the numerical value of the word Torah, 611. So Torah tziva lona Moshe. How much did Moshe give us over? 611. Now here, but this 611 was Korach's problem. Korach told Moshe Rabbeinu, I believe in Hashem. I believe Hashem gave the Torah. I was standing there by Matan Torah too. But I believe that, the other 611, perhaps you're adding something on your own, or you're distracting, you're taking off, you're adding. It's not a 100% from Hashem. And this was very dangerous. Chas v'shalom, every word in Torah and Moshe gave over exactly in its purity, in its holiness. So when the children of Korach did tshuva, what was the main part of the tshuva? to say not only we believe, of course, like everyone else in Hashem's giving of the Torah in the first two dibros. The main tshuva was that they also have to believe. This is what Moshe gave us. And that's the emphasis in the Gemara where it says, where the children of Korach screamed out, Moshe emes, v'Torah soy emes, his Torah is emes. We also believe in the 613 mitzvahs, the 611 that Moshe Rabbeinu gave us, in totaling 613. Two what Hashem, we heard directly from Hashem, and the other 611 from Moshe. So this was the tshuva of the children of Korach, that we also believe in the 611. Look how beautiful this is. Now says the Rebbe Levi Yitzchok. Take the numerical value from the word Assir, the name Assir, the name Elkanah, the name Aviasaph. If you add it together, you will get exactly the 611. And now you'll see why the Torah added this letter Aleph over here. Aviasaph, because we need exactly the 611 to show you. You know how the children of Korach did tshuva? They also believed in Moshe Rabbeinu. And that's why this was important right away to emphasize this right when the Yidden were going out of Mitzrayim in Parshas V'airah, to tell you that the Yidden believed not only in the mitzvahs that I heard directly from Hashem, but also what they heard from Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe emes v'Torah soy emes. And that's why it says, by the end, to tell you, you have to combine the family together. They're not separate entities, separate brothers over here. Assir, Elkanah, Aviasaph, put the family together, and you will get a numerical value. You'll see the hint over here. They add up to 611 to tell you that the children of Korach, the tshuva, you know what the main tshuva was? They believed Moshe emes, Moshe, whatever he says is true. V'Torah soy emes. And the Torah that Moshe Rabbeinu gave us, the 611, also we believe 100%, and that's the tshuva, and that's why all these questions are answered so beautiful the way the Rebbe's father learns.